Breaking news, a gunshot at a Charlie Kirk event. Yes, today, not history. Shocking, chilling, terrifying. And it makes us wonder, has murder been secretly steering American history all along? Here's our journey. We'll start with Lincoln, the bullet that broke Reconstruction, then JFK, the mystery that launched conspiracy culture, Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy, the dream cut short, Watergate to 9/11s, where real plots and wild myths collide. And finally, the new age of conspiracy, where even Charlie Kirk's shooting might twist America's future. April 1865, the Civil War was over, 600,000 dead, the Union preserved. Abraham Lincoln dreamed of peace. He spoke of forgiveness, not revenge, healing, not hatred. But history had other plans. That night at Ford's Theater, the actor John Wilkes Booth pulled a trigger. He wasn't just angry, he wasn't alone. He was part of a plot. Oh yes, a real conspiracy. The idea? Kill Lincoln. Kill the vice president. Kill the Secretary of State. Strike 3 blows at the Union and maybe, just maybe, reignite rebellion. Only Lincoln died. But that was enough. Because his vision died with him. Lincoln had planned a gentle reconstruction. Malice toward none, charity for all. Instead, radicals pushed punishment. The South resisted with fury. Freedmen were promised rights, and then terror followed. The Ku Klux Klan rose. Jim Crow spread. A century of racial darkness unfolded. One bullet didn't just kill a man, it murdered a dream. It redirected America's future forever. Dallas, 1963, the smiling president in a motorcade, crowds cheering, hope in the air. Then, shots ring out. John F. Kennedy slumps forward. The dream of Camelot ends instantly. Officially, the assassin was Lee Harvey Oswald, a disturbed ex-Marine with Soviet ties. Case closed, done, over. But oh no, not for America. Because the story never added up. Why did Jack Ruby kill Oswald live on television? Why did the Warren Commission push the magic bullet theory? How could one round defy physics? Questions piled up, answers felt hollow. And so suspicion spread. Was it the CIA, the Mafia, the Soviets, or a second gunman on the grassy knoll? Conspiracy didn't stay in the shadows anymore. It went mainstream. For the first time, America doubted the official version openly. Conspiracy became pop culture. It became entertainment. It became obsession. From JFK's fall came something new. A nation addicted to suspicion. Yes, you heard it right. Addicted. 1968, a year of fire, a year of funerals, April in Memphis, June in Los Angeles. First, Martin Luther King Jr. on a balcony ready to lead, a shot, a voice silenced, the dream shattered. 2 months later, Robert Kennedy, campaigning, smiling, shaking hands, then the sound of gunfire in a hotel kitchen. Another hope erased. The consequences? Enormous. MLK's death fractured the civil rights movement. Unity gave way to anger. Cities exploded in riots. The cause survived, but momentum slowed. RFK's death shifted politics. He was the heir to his brother's vision, the man who could have beaten Nixon. Instead, the Democrats collapsed, and Richard Nixon walked into the White House. Think about it. 2 bullets, 2 turning points. Love silenced. Renewal erased. The result? America hardened. Dreams replaced by division. It felt like history itself had been hijacked. Here's the twist. Sometimes conspiracies are real, and when they're real, trust collapses even faster. Take Watergate. A president spying, lying, covering up, secret tapes, dirty tricks, and when the truth came out, boom, Nixon resigned. Proof that paranoia wasn't always crazy. Then Iran-Contra, arms for hostages, money for secret wars. A shadow government at work. They lied, got caught, lied again. And Reagan, he stayed popular. Unbelievable. A conspiracy proven, yet survived. And then came 9/11s. A real attack. Thousands dead. The world shocked, but almost immediately whispers began. Inside job. Controlled demolition. Some swore the government let it happen, or worse, planned it. Here's the paradox. Real conspiracies exist, fake ones thrive beside them, and America can't always tell the difference. Truth and lies blur together. Every scandal feeds the next rumor, and suspicion becomes the permanent default. Now we live in the conspiracy age, not just whispers, not just pamphlets, supercharged, accelerated everywhere. Social media turns suspicion into rocket fuel. Memes travel faster than bullets, live streams replace newspapers, and everything is amplified. Election fraud claims, deep state fantasies, QAnon rabbit holes, wild ideas with millions of believers. The result? A nation divided. Some don't trust science, some don't trust votes, some don't trust reality itself. It's no longer just politics, it's culture, it's identity. Believing a conspiracy is now belonging to a tribe. Oh yes, it's powerful, and once you're in, you rarely get out. The problem isn't just belief, it's speed, it's scale. One wild claim can spread to millions overnight, and by the time it's debunked, too late. Once conspiracies haunted the margins, today, they dominate headlines. Sometimes, they even decide elections. And that brings us back, today, right now, a stage, a gun, a political firebrand, Charlie Kirk targeted. Is this just another attack? Or the spark for something bigger? History says every act of political violence leaves scars. Lincoln's death reshaped Reconstruction. JFK's death created conspiracy culture. MLK and RFK shifted civil rights and elections. So what about this one? Will it radicalize millions? Will it harden divisions? Or will it fade into outrage of the week? Nobody knows. But history whispers a warning. Murder and conspiracy never stay contained. They ripple outward. They twist politics. They alter democracy itself. One bullet can redirect a nation. And the story is still unfolding. From Lincoln to Kennedy, from Martin Luther King to Charlie Kirk, the pattern is undeniable. Murder doesn't just kill leaders, it kills possibilities, it kills futures, it reshapes history itself. And conspiracy? That's the gasoline on the fire. It fuels suspicion, it magnifies the wound, it turns tragedy into myth. Sometimes the result is chaos, sometimes it's reform, but always, it leaves a mark. This is America's secret history, written not just with ballots and speeches, but with bullets and doubts and questions that never die. So, which assassination or conspiracy changed America the most? Lincoln's, JFK's, MLK's, or maybe one happening right now? Tell us in the comments, because history isn't finished. Stay curious.